People have been wondering where I've been. Some say I've been on an extended vacation. Huh. I have been traveling the world, yes. And in the land of the rising sun, I came across something special. Techniques almost forgotten. Just like the legendary shinobis once did. You deal in the way of shadows. You get in and you get out, unnoticed. Friends, it's time you learn a little something from the ninja.
What's up, ladies and gents? Noli here. That is the Gage Ninja Pack trailer. I am home, and I am relieved to be making videos again. Some of you may know I've been back from my holiday for a fair few days, but I've just been getting into the right mindset again, really, to start making videos. I knew something was coming around the corner, and here comes the Gage Ninja Pack. You know, slightly predictable. I thought, what are they going to go for next? I remember discussing this with a few friends of mine. And yeah, ninjas, we saw this one coming, but the trailer, again, hats off to Overkill. I love it. They've really started pushing this trailer focus. Gage is back, which is really exciting. The gameplay you're going to be seeing in the background while I talk to you is it's pretty cool. I'm not saying the gameplay itself is incredibly impressive, but the premise behind it is. So I'm playing with two of the YouTubers, Given, Sir Crackable, you guys might know them, and one of the stream viewers of Given Stream. And the idea is it's like a community night. We do challenges set by the community. The one you're seeing on screen right now is it's an interesting one. It's the public match challenge. Got to complete any heist on Overkill without assisting each other in any way at all. So it's a load of fun. That the cloakers pose issues. But if you guys want to see when we're doing these live streams, because there are some really enjoyable, funny, and just difficult, challenging ones, please follow me on my Twitter. I'll tweet it out when I'm doing it, and I may start streaming more things again myself. I want to set up a schedule. I've got so much free time on my hands. I've got no excuses. I just really haven't felt up to it since I got home. Not jet lag, just exhausted. I don't know why. The holiday was great, by the way, to those of you wondering. Now, let's get back to the Gage Ninja Pack. That's the focus. This is my bread and butter. You can see all the pretty awesome-looking things shown off in the trailer, including Gage's actual return. He's apparently been off in the land of the rising sun, learning some techniques, and he's brought back some really cool melee weapons. This is what I asked for. Melee seems like it might be evolving just a little bit. We already got the buzzer, which is really strong. And I'm excited to see that. So let's actually start things off with the weapons. So one of the first things you may notice, it's a vector of some sort. Now, I'm not a massive gun nut, but I recognize it as a vector. I'm assuming some form of assault rifle variant, but I'm not positive. I don't know the weapon well enough to tell you about that. But it looks like we're getting some assault rifle SMG, you know, fully auto gun from the Far East. Now, alongside that, the other gun we're seeing, and I feel like I do recognize this, the WA-2000. It's a sniper rifle. It's a pretty fast-shooting semi-auto sniper rifle, so you're not expecting big damage, but this one could be really, really strong. It's not bolt action either. So I'm actually looking forward to this. It might be a very different experience to shoot. Then we have the final weapon, and I'm so glad this is being released. It's a crossbow. So every time I call the other bow a crossbow, I can just pretend I was talking about this one, because I kept doing it. Now, this crossbow looks cool. There's certainly some changes going on with special rounds and mechanics. You can fire different things from this. I'm sure you'll be able to shoot your explosive rounds. There seems to be some form of poison dart, which uses the sick animation that we've seen from some special heist assets in previous heists, like Big Bang. and it's very much a stun, similar to the fire effect, but it's probably a little more deadly than that. And I'm interested to see how it's going to work in a loud heist. Is it actually going to be functional? Is this going to have some sort of stealth mechanic to it? I'm not sure. And then we have the melee weapons, because there's some real big changes, it seems, to melee weapons, especially the ones we're getting in this update, or the DLC, I should say. Now, first of all, we're looking at kind of akimbo melee weapons. One of them, you got 2 claws. I'm not sure how that works. I'm not sure whether you can swing with your left and your right. Certainly a cool looking weapon. We also have a kunai, which very much seems like your standard melee weapon, but it seems like, and I'm not positive from watching the trailer, you may well be able to poison enemies. The same effect that I'm pretty sure you can get from the crossbow. Seems like you could create with these melee weapons, which could be very, very interesting. We also get shuriken, so throwing stars, which I imagine may either take up the melee slot, or more likely take up the equipment slot instead of grenades. And it might be essentially a stealthy grenade option, or if you're an incredibly good shot, it might just be a good way to take out enemies above what the grenade offers. I'm not sure how the number of shurikens is going to work. Maybe you should probably get more than 3. You can almost certainly pick them up after you've thrown them. And it's cool. I love it when Payday adds new and different things like this. And of course, I can't wait to try it out on Tuesday. Just to mention, this is a standard price DLC, looking at $5. That's what all the weapon packs are. It's standard set. If you can't afford it right now, wait till it goes on sale. They go on sale for crazy cheap prices, below £1. So do hold off if you're sat on the fence. Of course, I'll release a review on day 1 when it launches. Alright guys, I've got a confession to make. I had to rewatch the trailer just to make sure I'd covered everything. And I remembered that I missed a melee weapon. I actually missed seemingly 2. So, one of the melee weapons is, of course, size. How could they not give us some size in this Japanese-themed DLC? And again, it seems like they're dual-wielded. So I'm not sure how those mechanics are going to develop, whether they're going to be more powerful than the single melee weapons, but we'll have to wait and see. On top of that, though, it seems like we're getting some sort of advanced hand-to-hand combat. I'm not sure whether this is just a move you're going to get if you choose to go out with your fists, or whether this is a special sort of melee equipable fighting style. But you know, you got the kind of force palm thing going on. It looked good. The animation for it looked excellent, and again, I'm not entirely sure how it's going to work. And I'll be honest, I prefer it when DLCs throw things like that at me. I'd rather not know exactly what it is that I am doing before I get the DLC. I love these surprises. One final thing to mention, at the end we see the one of the masks. I'm sure it's going to be released in the DLC, a sort of oriental mask. Now, there's a lot of discussion whether this is going to be a new character. I mean, to me, that seems a bit strange. We just got Sokol. And, you know, the discussion is that it's going to be some sort of oriental character, and that's going to be his mask. We see a guy in what seems to be a sort of pure white suit. It's certainly interesting. There's certainly room for speculation. I'm not going to say anything about it right now. I would be surprised if there was a new character released so suddenly, and generally, character packs are separate to these sort of weapon DLCs. So I'm going to definitely sit on the fence here, but we'll have to wait and see till we get the full release of Day 2. And then, of course, finally on Thursday when the DLC is fully released. And again, I'll be covering it then and there. Probably streaming some gameplay from it. I really want to get back into streaming. I've had quite a rough road on the stream front. You know, I get weeks where I'm able to do it loads. Other times, I'm just so busy and it's very hard to upload at the same time. You know, I'm kind of caught in two-way traffic there. I'm not sure which one to focus on, and I end up doing neither. that's me in a nutshell there. But I'm back to YouTube full time again, of course. One video every other day, or sometimes one day after the next, especially when a DLC is coming out. And I hope you guys enjoy all the future content I've got coming, and I hope that the content in between when I was away wasn't too bad. Like I said, it was just ramble commentary, not nearly as good as something that I've, semi-scripted, and I'm looking to talk about a particularly focused topic, but I hope it filled the gaps at least reasonably. And of course, because I'm back and I'm back focused on YouTube, that means I'll be back on Twitter again and trying to sort of deal with the Crime Wave Edition problems and party up with you guys whenever possible, because I'm back playing Crime Wave Edition and the PC version of Payday 2. Let's hope the updates come thick and fast from here on in. Thanks again for watching this video. Let me know if you're excited for the Gage Ninja Pack. I am, probably more so than any of the recent DLCs. I love the themes, and the soundtrack's also amazing. Again, Simon coming through with an amazing soundtrack. That's it for this video, guys. I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching.